Hey, this is Mike Addis. Thanks for joining us. It's always our pleasure to bring you these videos. Today, we're going to talk about how to buy precious metals. Now, there are 4 precious metals out there. For those people that don't know this, there's gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. And don't think for a second that platinum and palladium are not very, very big number of precious metals. You can buy bullion coins, you can buy blocks of bullion and palladium and platinum. But today, we're going to talk about gold and silver. First of all, there's only 11 authorized direct purchasers. Authorized purchasers of United States mint bullion coins. There's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's only 9 of them. What's an authorized purchaser? An authorized purchaser means you can't buy gold bullion coins directly. So United States Mint, like other world mints, because there's several mints around the world. There's the Perth Mint, Australia, the Royal Canadian Mint, Canada, the Royal Mint, which is in England, and then you have the Swiss Mint. You have all kinds of mints. So a lot of the governments, they print their own coins. So in the United States, like other world mints, does not sell its bullion coins directly to the public. Instead, they distribute the coins through a network of official distributors called authorized purchasers. And those authorized purchasers, who I'm going to tell you who they are, who in turn, they create a two-way market buying and selling to precious metal wholesalers, as well as private investors. So that would be like a bank. And there's all kinds of wholesalers out there. Just Google wholesale bullion deals, and there's retail bullion deals. So I'm going to tell you who the 3 bullion companies that I do business with in the United States. Now, there's several of them. I'm going to tell you who they all are. Then I'm going to tell you the guys that I've actually done business with directly. So first on the West Coast is A-Mark Precious Metals. That's A and then Mark Precious Metals. Okay? And then there's also Fidelitrade. Now, Fidelitrade is one of the largest purchasers of gold, silver, platinum, palladium directly from all the mints in the world they buy. And I am an authorized dealer. And I buy through Fidelitrade. So in order to become an authorized dealer, you have to go through all this many reams of paper, because precious metal is not monitored by the United States government. A lot of people don't know that. We're going to go through that in a second. Let's go through the other mints that wholesalers that we have in the United States. So there's A-Mark, there's A Precious Metals Exchange, which is APMEX, that's APMEX, that's the abbreviations, APMEX. They're out of Oklahoma City, and they wholesale and retail. Outstanding company. I do business with them. Also, A-Mark Precious Metals, I already mentioned. Coins and Things, Dylan Gage out of Dallas. Fidelitrade, which is out of Delaware. Jack Hunt Brokers out of New York. The Gold Center in Springfield, Illinois. Manfred, Tordella, and Brooks. I think they're just primarily dealing with certain types of buyers that are in New York. And Scotia Mokata, which is Scotia Bank, and that's in New York too. So I'm going to say that the 3 guys you want to go to is A-Mark Precious Metals, but you got to be buying in wholesale quantities. And they'll tell you what quantities you can buy in. Or if you want to buy a combination of gold and silver, platinum, palladium, you want to go to also APMEX, and they're going to give you a mix of retail. And now I've just found out that they also do wholesale. But my big direct authorized purchasers in the world is Fidelitrade, and they're out of Delaware. Now, let me give you a couple of reasons why gold, silver, platinum, palladium is an interesting play if you're an investor. There's reasons to buy it. I don't agree that there's a lot of people out there like Warren Buffett and those guys, they're saying stay away from gold and silver, but Warren has bought hundreds of millions of dollars in silver in the past, and he's done certain metal plays, but he's not into it today. But that doesn't mean that you can't get involved and buy some quantities of it just to give you some leverage. And these guys will loan you money too. So I like Fidelitrade. I'm going to say I don't usually, recommend companies, but Fidelitrade is the one I want to go to, and I would go check them out because their website is outstanding. You get a lot of information. Now, one of the big things about trading in silver and gold coins is the government, like I mentioned before, does not check you. So if you have cash, you can actually buy $250,000, for example, or $100,000 or $50,000 worth of gold, and it's not recorded anywhere. It's not like going to a bank. Now, that's a big concern by the governments, because they're always looking for guys that are trying to launder money and deal with metals so they can hide money. It's basically a money laundering scheme. That would be precious metals, and also, you have the bitcoins and stuff like that. The cryptocurrencies are also another way of trying to hide money or launder money. So that's a big thing. But if you want to buy in quantities, you want to go to any one of these guys that I've already mentioned, and Fidelitrade's my choice. I've already mentioned that, or A-Mark on the West Coast, and also APMEX, and they're going to, insure your product for you. You want to be buying in quantities. If you're not going to buy in quantities and you're going to buy smaller amounts, I'd go to APMEX. That's out of Oklahoma City, an outstanding company, and you can check out their webpage. The other thing about precious metals is that it's not a short-term trade. If you're going to buy the metal, you just buy it and you hold on to it. So I'm in silver about $16 or $17. I only buy coins. So that's number 2. Number 1, no one's monitoring your transactions. Number 2, I only deal in coins. I do not deal in bullion bars. Why? Because coins are easily tradable. Okay? And you can also hold on to them for what's called numismatic reasons. So in other words, if you buy coins that are uncirculated, they also not only have a silver value, but they also have a numismatic value, which means the coin has more value than you would be paying for just the bullion bar. So that's the second reason. And the third reason is it's really a protection against the United States government printing money, because precious metals are still considered to be real money, as opposed to the fiat currency, which is just paper money that people just print, and the government doesn't even print any more money. The Federal Reserve, it's all digits in the computer, and I've done videos on the origins of money and what money is all about. So those are my recommendations. Those are the companies you want to go to. If you want to be a dealer, then you're going to get a much better deal. If you go direct and you buy in any kind of quantity, I can't tell you what the quantity amounts are because they change all the time. And then you're going to have to become authorized if you want to buy, let's say, 500 coins, which is called a monster box in silver. This is Mike Addis. Hope this information was helpful to you on purchasing and how to purchase precious metals. Thanks for checking out our videos. Please hit the subscriber button. We appreciate any comments. Don't forget to check out our blog on Addis Cash. We have a big blog on the current prices on precious metals, and we will see you on the next video.